And now with a preview of tonight's game and a look at what's happening at the ballpark, it's time for the Ameren, Illinois and ActonEnergy.com pregame show. Let's send it down to the field and check in with the voice of the Chiefs, Nathan Believa.
Thank you, Brendan, and welcome out to Dozer Park. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday night. I'm Nathan Weaver, right down in front of the Chiefs dugout. Joined today, our PeoriaMagazines.com interviews, Arturo Reyes, our starting pitcher for yesterday. Chiefs got a thrilling win last night, and we had a lot of fun at the ballpark here last night. I know you were done after 6 innings, did your job, kept us into the game. What is your role like then for the last 3 innings of last night's game? Were you in the dugout for the come-from-behind win?
Yeah, I was. I was just trying to sit there and support the guys. I know the inning for sure, after you come out, you got to sit there and support your pitcher who's coming in relief for you, and that's one big thing. But I had a great feeling about the game and just stayed for the whole game, and luckily I did.
As soon as CJ gets that single to start the bottom of the ninth, then it kind of, okay, here we go in the dugout. You got a guy with speed on the tying run. You know chances are good of at least getting him to second. You guys start to feel pretty good at that point in the dugout?
Yeah, especially with his wheels. He's pretty quick, so little base hits here and there could get him around pretty quick.
We tie the game. Rowan Wick comes up and got obviously a pitch he could drive into the gap in left center, and then it's just a race out to him at second base. Where were you in all that?
Yeah, at first I was talking to Budin, and we were talking about how Rowan was just on fire at State College, and he was talking about he was just automatic in situations like this over there with his confidence up and everything. And he was saying how he hoped he could pull through right here. It'd be big for him, so good thing he did.
Then you guys all just race out to him at second base and kind of tackle him.
I got a little nervous. Some of our guys were almost out on the field before a run even came across home plate. So I waited around a little bit and then took off as fast as I can.
Then we had the AOS Ice Bucket Challenge down here. I guess it's a good thing we came back. I don't know if we would have got all you guys to participate as willingly as you did if we had lost that game 2-1 or maybe lost it in extras. But I guess getting that 3-2 win made it all that more agreeable for you guys to do all that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it was perfect weather to do it in too. After a start like that, it was muggy and hot, and that bucket felt so nice. It was refreshing.
You guys kind of kept the water fight going down in the dugout and into the clubhouse too, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw Vaughn coming in, and there was a couple extra buckets laying there, so I just picked one up and smashed him. Just splashed it all over him as he was coming in, and it kind of just carried on. Whoever walked in kept getting splashed.
A lot of fun throughout all of that. You've been pitching very well here at home throughout this entire season, and I know for you specifically, had to feel good to bounce back against this Wisconsin team. You pitched really good against them at the beginning of August up there. They got the better of you last time here, and then you got the team a win yesterday. What's it like facing the same team so many times in a row?
It's tough.
Yeah, frustrating.
They know what you have, but you just got to execute your pitches, and I mean, you also know what their hitters are like and what you want to go with. But so it really just comes down to who's playing better ball that day, and it was fun to kind of bounce back, like you said, after that tough inning I had that last outing against them. This last outing felt a little bit better than before. You
know, a couple of their guys a little bit better than some of the others, I guess. Stephen Holcomb, obviously you and him go back to your Gonzaga days. They've got, 2 Washington natives over there on their roster with you, too. What's it like facing those guys that I'm sure you've known for a long time?
Yeah, so Holcomb, I talked to a couple of times before the games, and he's a great guy, and he talked about how he wanted to get in there, get in the lineup, and face me again. So the last time I faced him were during our scrimmages before, like during fall ball and stuff, but he's a tough guy to get out.
You got him last night, though.
Yeah.
I guess you walked him once, but you got him the other time, so that's always good to get those through. And you seem like you feel comfortable pitching on this mound. I know Rob talked about it yesterday, and just kind of the comfort level of always getting on the same mound time and time again. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, our grounds crew does a great job keeping both our bullpens and our game mound ready, and our whole playing field. I mean, today we got a storm, and look at it now. Yeah. It's ready to play. I mean, they work out pretty good, and they do a great job out here. And yeah, it's real nice to be in a kind of just like, I mean, the deception from home plate and everything, you're familiar with the area, and they talk about home field advantage. So.
Another part of the home field advantage, and I know I talked to Chase about it a couple days ago, you guys have got the same host family. That's got to give you guys another home field advantage, too. You don't have to worry about all the other stuff. You get to go home, you get a nice bed to sleep in, and you get taken care of.
Yeah, our host family has been amazing this year. Couldn't be any happier with where we ended up, and they've taken us in, and I'm sure the rest of the guys feel the same way. I mean, great people here in Peoria.
It's always nice to see the familiar face in the stands, too. On times where maybe your family can't be here all the way from Washington to watch you pitch, you know you've got their support sitting in those same seats and tweeting about you especially.
Exactly. Very supportive family, from the kids to the parents.
You got one more home start against Beloit coming up in this next homestand, which starts on Wednesday. How do you get prepared for that? And actually, hopefully it's not your last start. Hopefully you've got to start in the playoffs as well. But how do you prepare for that? You do it any differently or just the same 5 days in between?
I think we're going to be short of rest, but Pachaka's been doing a great job getting us prepared, especially this late in the season. Some of our arms are feeling a little tired and stuff like that, but he does a great job getting us back to 100% and ready to go for game time.
Probably got to be nice to get a couple days off of BP. You know, that we don't like the rainy weather for any part of baseball, whether it be from fans coming out or not getting innings in. But for you guys, probably this time of the year, might not be so bad to take a day or two in the cage in this kind of weather and take a little mental break.
Yeah, it's real nice. I mean, I got to skip out of the bucket today, so I got lucky with that one. But other than that, yeah, the guys kind of just get to refresh and relax in the clubhouse where it's a little cooler.
Well, great job yesterday. Glad we got the win. Thanks for taking part in the Ice Bucket Challenge and everything we did out here. And go in there and root the team on to another win. Let's get a sweep.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right, Arturo Reyes, our PeoriaMagazines.com interview here today. The starting pitcher yesterday as he went through another 6 innings. Leads the team in quality starts and all-stars. Been fantastic for us all season on the mound for the Chiefs. Couple of wins in this series last night in thrilling fashion, getting the 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth to knock off this Wisconsin team. We're now 1 game behind Wisconsin for the playoff wild card race, including tonight's game. There are 10 games left in the regular season. This is the last time we play Wisconsin, so a win tonight means a couple of things. One, it means we catch Wisconsin. We're tied in the wild card. It also means we win the season series with the victory tonight and get the tiebreaker, the all-important tiebreaker against Wisconsin. They're going to go home and play Beloit. We're going to go on the road tomorrow morning to Clinton, Iowa, play the Clinton Lumber Kings for 3 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We'll be right back here for the last regular season home series, and that'll be against the last place Beloit Snappers coming up on Wednesday. Will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for that 3-game series before we go up to King County for Labor Day weekend to finish the regular season. So again, 10 games left. We're 1 game behind the team in the other dugout, so a win tonight gets the Chiefs even with Wisconsin in the standings. Tonight, we've got a lot going on. Brendan already told you about a little bit of it. We've got the post-game fireworks. Huge thanks to SEFCU. I know they've got a huge group with us out here tonight. Huge thanks to SEFCU, Light Rock 107 for sponsoring the fireworks, Central States Fireworks. They've been putting on fantastic shows all year long. They'll have another one tonight and the final one of the year coming up next Friday on our Fan Appreciation Night, which is a 7 o'clock start. We've also got our Pitch In for Charity tennis ball toss presented by Humana. If you go up by the Pete Vanaken statue, you can buy tennis balls, 6 of them for $5. The money tonight benefits the Knights of Columbus from East Peoria. You'll have a chance to win 15 different prizes in each of our hula hoops and also a chance to win a TV out if you get it out in the hole in the tarp in center field. And we've still got the golf package from Weaver Ridge as well as a special prize for our Pitch In for Charity. I mentioned the homestand that starts up on Wednesday. Wednesday night, we've got a 6:30 start, $1 hot dogs, $1 sodas, and $1 ice cream sandwiches for our Wednesday, our $1 Days Wednesday presented by Eisenberg as we get through that for Wednesday night. And also, I know some of you were expecting to get Zach McAllister bobbleheads coming through the gates tonight. We had a shipping issue from China. They are on their way. They will be here by Wednesday. Unfortunately, they were not here for tonight. We apologize for that, but we will give them away at our next home game on Wednesday night. The first 1,000 fans through the gates on Wednesday will get the Zach McAllister bobbleheads as they arrive a little later than expected from China on the shipping over. And again, we apologize for that. We'll give those away on Wednesday night when we take on Beloit at 6:30. Thursday's a Thirsty Thursday, also at 6:30, $1 domestic beers, draft beers, and also $1 fountain sodas. And it's football night as well, so wear your favorite football jersey, high school, college, NFL, whatever it might be. Wear your favorite football jersey, football gear out to the ballpark next Thursday for football night on the Thirsty Thursday. And we finish the regular season 7 o'clock on Friday. Fan Appreciation Night. We've got $5,000 to give away, bunch of different ways. We're going to give that away to a handful of different fans. It's not just going to be $5,000 to one person, a bunch of different fans. 18 and over will have a chance to win up to $5,000 in different denominations throughout the night on Fan Appreciation Night. We'll have a whole lot of other surprises in store for Fan Appreciation Night as well. And then our last regular season fireworks show of the year comes up next Friday. Tonight, told you how important tonight's game is for the Chiefs to win, so sit back, relax, have some fun, cheer loud, cheer the Chiefs on to a big win, and we thank you for spending your Saturday with us here at Dozer Park.